Well, everyone, it's time for us to take a look at the iPhone 14 and see how it's been holding up the last few months and basically see how it's been, I guess in the later part of 2022. Now, this is the thing I'll definitely tell you about this phone. Still completely worth it, still great, but I've been doing tons of comparisons. I've been doing tons of reviews of this thing, and I've been pretty much being able to kind of use this phone as almost like a secondary device for the most part. Now, here's the thing I will definitely tell you about this specific phone right now is that I still think it's very, very good. I think it's a very good phone, but I just don't think it's a great priced phone still. I mean, it's been a few months. The price tags of these things in the used market really haven't gone down an insane amount. Like, they're still holding up fairly well, and I think it's due to the news of the iPhone 14 Pro in particular, of delays of that unit. So I think a lot of people are still kind of scared that they won't be able to get them in time for maybe Thanksgiving or some holidays coming around. But what I'll tell you is, in my opinion, the build quality is probably one of the things that I'm still kind of saddened about. Like, it's still a great build phone, but for $800, even more than that, if you think about it, I feel like Apple could be doing a better job. I see what Google's doing with the Pixel 6a. I see what Samsung's doing and the rumors coming about for the Galaxy S23. It is a staggered approach that they're doing on the iPhone 14. The Pro models, they're making some improvements, but I feel like Apple could be doing a better job. And I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what the iPhone sales numbers are, which they're never going to release, but we can estimate. And I'll definitely tell you when it comes down to it. I feel like Apple could be doing a better job with the build quality and just with the features in the outside and even with the software. But the cameras have held up very, very well. I will tell you, from the iPhone 13 to the 14, not that big of an upgrade from a camera standpoint, but from the 12 to the 14, that is a big difference. That was, I was able to see some massive differences right there. And if you come from an iPhone before the 12, you're definitely going to be seeing some improvements with the camera department. Now, the battery life also a really big difference as well. I was able to do tons and tons of battery comparisons between my iPhone 14 and all the other iPhones before it, and a lot of other Android phones that have came out this year as well. And so far, I was able to kind of tell that I think the iPhone 14 is, holding up very well against those phones. I think it's pretty much on par, almost like a Pixel 6. The Pixel 6 kind of performed a little bit better. The Pixel 7, I believe, wasn't holding up too well against the iPhone 14. The Pixel 6a, for some reason, is killing it in the battery department. But with the iPhone 14 in particular, again, it's, I think, a really good battery life device. And I do think it is a better battery life than the iPhone 13. So far from my tests, it's been a little bit better. But again, from the iPhone 12 onwards, that's kind of when you're going to be seeing some bigger differences there. Now, on top of that, I will say the performance is still holding up very well. We've gotten tons of iOS 16 updates so far. So we got like 16.1. We're getting the betas of 16.2. We have 16.1.1. So tons of different updates there. Little small ones, also some bigger ones too. So again, I'm excited about what's going to be happening with this phone in the future. But as I've stated, I feel like Apple could have done a better job with either pricing, or they could have done a better job at bringing more features. From a 13 to a 14, with it having the same chipset, same amount of pretty much everything, I feel like Apple could have done a way better job. I know they're trying to focus more on the Pro models, and I guess it's working because they're just selling out of the Pro models all the time. I guess we're going to see what happens in the future, but I'm looking forward to the iPhone 15s. If those iPhones still have a notch, I'm going to be very, very disappointed. But so far, the consensus of this phone is that it's a good phone, but most people should end up either buying the Pro models or just buy last year's iPhones. So that covers it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More important than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.